Yeah, hello. Coming back. Gonna finish up this build. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. We just have the left pylon for this one now. So not too shabby. Okay, maybe I won't be a piece of shit and I'll actually build the cables or the weapons, but I'm not gonna use the fucking little railgun. I'm not too sure what they called it actually in the series, but you know what it is. Some sort of weapon. The umbilical hose, alright, fuck it, maybe I'll do that one. But the prog knives, all that, nah. I'll be alright. Nothing too far, at least now we should be comfortable enough with how quick to run through this thing. Ah, that's why the lights were weird. One sec. Alrighty, that should make things a little bit more palatable. Let's see here, what do we got? Gleva. Left. Put this one under Evangelion art for now. Boom. Not too shabby. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll actually start the build now. Looks like we got one brave soul in the mix. Whoever you are, I appreciate you. Alrighty. Yeah, we don't have too far left to go. I'm not too sure how much you caught of the beginning spiel, but we just have the left pylon, which, I mean, shouldn't be too bad. We're looking for C and G. Those are gonna be the two runners at the very least that are gonna be the ones in hot demand. I should probably run out and get an X-Acto knife. And I'm at the point where I probably should get a pair of the God Hand nippers. Is it the God Hands? I don't know. I think it is. I'm just gonna assume it's the God Hand nippers. So those are cool. I wish I didn't let mine rust over. That was mainly on me. You know what? This might be as good a time as any to try out the clearance Target nippers, because those were, I think they were $2. Not half bad. I'll be right back. So, oh, and I forgot the one other thing. Give me one sec. There it is. I'm over here left and right looking for this thing. So, this was yesterday's progress. Not too shabby. I think the glow's not half bad. I mean, for what it is, a little RG, I think they did it well enough. I do like the detail on the pylon. Could cleaned up a little bit, but it is what it is. Not a horrible kit. I'm gonna set him off to the side. We'll be done with him soon enough. Yeah, he's not too stubborn. He'll be fine. On this one though, almost done. We don't have too far left. The obligatory scrap glow. a nice color. Those sounding like a broken record by now. Gonna be something I cast into whatever bootleg ghost I make this next time around. Maybe I'll stream that process too. I think bootlegs are pretty fun. I mean, as the name implies, there's not much stickling on those, so it's fun to kind of try to take something and make it your own, for the most part. There we go, well enough as it is. This little piece probably get shaved down a bit. Ah, fuck it, there we go. There we go, we got C to look forward to, or to look for at the very least. C11. Overall, not too bad of a build. I'm happy enough with it. Like always, it's maybe it's just me. It's not the funnest thing to have to build 2 or 3 of something. So I was wanting to pick up the Perfectibility RG, but having to build multiple shields, I feel is going to take the magic out of it more than it should. So I ended up picking up the, what was it? The clear RG, the clear heavy weapon system. So the new Gundam, I think it's a Gundam based clear. It might be a Bandai clear, but at this point, like, I know it's not interchangeable, but it kind of is, right? It's coming somewhere out of Japan, and we gotta pre-order it through some weird means. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lump them all the same. RGs, MGs, all the Bandais and the Gundam bases, it's all the same for the most part. Overpriced plastic, but this one wasn't too shabby. This one was a nice build. But yeah, returning back to that tangent at the very least, we have the Rouge strike with the IWSP. I just like the pink on that one, I'm gonna be honest. But the clear heavy weapons new, that's gonna be nice. I don't think I've built any new Gundams. I built a Sazabi, whichever way you want to enunciate that. But the Sazabi was a fun build. I wish that one I got to keep. I think I ended up selling the titanium version. Benji, what do you want? Let's give this stock some attention. Come on, buddies. There we go, that should be shaved off enough. Come on, papas. There we go. We got C11 and G11. Yeah, this was this. This stream likes to cut out every now and then. I think it's because I'm using the GoPro as an all-in-one solution, so for all intents and purposes, I'm not too bummed about it. It's working well enough as intended, so can't quite complain. For being a pretty painless setup, I'm happy with it. OBS is the next thing I'm trying to really figure out. Like, it's not the most complicated thing, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and play with it, so I'm not going to try to kick that onto a stream. Because ideally I would like a 2-camera setup, some sort of camera to look into, or maybe even a head strap. That would be fun. The wrist straps I don't think would be a good idea. The other thing that I would like to shoot for would be like the what are they? Not the goosenecks. So the gooseneck GoPro stands or mounts, those would be fun. Wouldn't be a bad one to play around, especially to get kind of like a right side up view in a sense of the build. Best of a bad situation, I have the GoPro set up facing towards me, so kind of like a traditional vlog setup in a sense. There's no face shot, right? So we're just looking at my hands. So if that's going to be the case, I'd rather be sort of a POV, more of a you see the build from my point of view at the very least. But this isn't half bad, not too shabby. Best of a bad situation. I want to try doing like a build with the fish lens, with the fisheye. But I think I would, well, I don't think, I would need a lot more light. So in that instance, I'll have to wait a bit. Does this pylon open up? It does. Fuck. I guess I do need to build a knife. For all intents and purposes, we're just gonna assume we built that piece, because after this pylon, I'm pretty much done with the woods. I'm gonna be building this Ava again, essentially with the Billy Billy version, so we'll put the maximum effort towards that one. Especially with the clear kit, that's not as forgiving. Like, we probably should take it slower on that. And these are the Gundam, the entry grade nippers. So they may not be the cleanest cut, but at the very least. Oh yeah, these might be a bit of a struggle. Let's see. A lot of I mean, for what it is, I can't be mad. I think these are $2 nippers. Originally 10, so at 10 bucks, like, someone buying an entry grade at Target coming across and needing like a quick fix on nippers, I don't think it's a bad buy. Keeping in mind that I think my very first kit, I want to say might have been like a master grade crossbones. I don't know why. Or it might have been like a random RX-78 high grade, but I think the first one I just busted out of the runners, and then the second one I realized I should probably have some sort of finesse towards it. So I think that one I used like nail clippers. So I didn't know nippers were a thing. But look at me now. You know, a lot of people who actually put time into their builds are probably going to be annoyed that I'm just, for now, doing a quick band-aid fix on the cleaning. Just an X-Acto knife. This one, I don't think I'm going to top coat or do like a clear coat or anything, because with the glow at that, I wouldn't really want to UV protect it. Because I don't know how most, maybe pigments don't even behave the same. Yeah, the Billy Billy, depending how that looks. Because like clear with like a frosty coat wouldn't be half bad. But at that point, like I feel like I'd be kind of making or having the clear go to waste in a sense. Or maybe I'm just being dumb. I don't know. Maybe I'm just masking my lack of effort. Yeah, we got that piece getting covered up, and then this piece getting married into that one. Not too shabby, yeah, for another pylon. Especially one that I now realize opens up, which I guess was a given. I guess that kind of highlights the lack of critical thinking skills on this side of things. Alright, C22. That is the one thing that kind of annoys me about building. At least if I'm going to be a little bit reflective as a builder, that I feel like I lack object permanence on the runners. Because I just saw these pieces, and then I'm still going back to square one trying to figure out where it is on the runner. But I don't know, maybe that's the reason I kept buying into these things. It's just the, how nice it felt to crack open a new kit and kind of do the whole, almost like an ASMR type of thing. Okay, got one right there. We're gonna put 2 over that, which is gonna be A12, which, if I remember correctly, was another gray piece, I think. I'm pretty sure. But at this point, my assuredness is dwindling. And it turns out I was talking out my ass. It was a purple one. As long as I say it confidently enough, though, who's to say I was wrong? That's where you gotta bring up that emotional intelligence. Any argument, you gotta throw that. I'm open to being wrong, though. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're open to it. You're gonna be wrong. You might as well seem agreeable, right? This one, there's a piece I need to trim, but where is it? Where the laptop at? Where the laptop at? I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I guess that's clean enough. I didn't know where it went at the very least. I do like the addition of this light. Like, yeah, it serves its purpose as a filming little cheap ring light, but now I get to, like, actually see. That big divot was not the best foot forward. But I'm not trying to impress you with my building skills. I left that at the door once I sourced the kits. Like, that's good enough. If you can build it better, I'm trust you'll buy it off of me at that point. Built. We gotta save our purple scrappy boys. Now, this is a question moving forward. Am I going to keep all of these scraps together regardless of the build? Or am I going to want to separate these in between builds? At this rate, or at least at this point in time, I think I'm gonna leave them as they are. We'll just do a hodgepodge of pieces, you know? Fuck it. I want to say that piece gets covered up anyways. It did. Wow, I'm stressing for no reason. Okay, we have that piece in there. We're gonna put these in all the way. Awesome. Alrighty. So now we have or B36 and F1. So I know F1 for sure is a red piece. And then we got number 1 left over. Sweet. I think the more I think about it, the more I'm disappointed I didn't end up picking up that Band Presto unicorn. But on the other hand, like, I'm kind of glad I didn't pick it up, because that one was more of a FOMO than I wanted, you know? Like, I guess I did want it because I was worried about missing out, but at the end of the day, it's good I didn't grab it, because I'd rather have the perfectibility. And then there's the age-old space argument. Do I want the master grade perfectibility? Am I just gonna be happy with the what is it, real grade? I think it's the real grade. Am I gonna be happy with the real grade? Which I should be. It's just building that's the pain in the ass, because man, Seven Sons, shut the fuck up. You said you were sleepy. You got me oh, B1, that's what I'm looking for. Spare no expense. What does that mean? Are you calling me cheap? No, I am lost. Oh, B, that's what I was looking for. No, we're almost done with this guy. I don't know if you've seen. Well, since you just joined in, this is what we got going on right now. We're almost done with this little guy. He doesn't do half bad with his glow. What we're working on right now is going to be the pylon. This pylon over here. Which, is the purple supposed to be inside? I guess it is. That's weird. That is kind of a waste of actual putting money into the purple bits, because the annoying part that I just realized is that the colored hit is on the inside, which I guess is accurate design, but I feel kind of gypped now because I'm not going to be seeing that little purple bit. But yeah, not horrible. I'm happy enough with the build. It didn't take that long. I thought it was going to be a much longer investment, but no, I think it took me really only like a couple days worth of time. I just kind of bullshitted too long in between. What am I looking for? B36. There we go. There we go. Now this one, are these undergated? They are not, but at least these are plenty enough out of the way. Kind of glad I'm not a contractor, because I would just be covering things in whatever sort of plasters I could. I'm hoping our kids don't, once we have kids, I'm hoping we don't have the need for a treehouse, because I'm probably just gonna slap that thing together and just hope for the best. We'll have zippy ties everywhere. And zippy ties and bungee cords. I feel like that's gonna be every Civic you see here at some point. Boom, boom, boom. Phew, phew, phew. We got B136 all put together. And let's see, where does this go? Got A12 on that side. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That works. Just the only shitty thing is having these pylons over here are a pain in the, not these pylons, these, I guess, male plugs. Because they don't quite stay where they should. I probably should clean this up a bit. Because I think that at some point this might be exposed. Yeah, I should have thought a little bit deeper, or a little bit more towards my cutting on this one. But it is what it is. I'll say I'm being bougie and it's faceted. Everyone likes diamonds, right? There we go. And here I am making life more difficult for myself, because I could have probably just mounted it to the little shoulder first and then pushed it on. Because yeah, I don't know, does it go on all the way? It should go on all the way. I don't think it snaps into place. Fuck it. It is what it is. That's good enough. It ain't popping off anymore, so yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Alrighty, so we got the pylon there, we got C20 so we can make the shoulder cover, and then we should be good to go from there. Fuck me. Every time I think this little guy is safe wherever he's standing, he goes and takes a swan dive. At this point I should be happy. It's just only his horn that's been broken. Oh, something came off. Okay. Oh, nothing horrible. Just the tip of his, whatever you're gonna call this thing. Sweet. Okay, that should be good. Be a little bit more careful with where we place this guy, but he should be well enough. Not too bad. I don't think he's complaining any. Just these ankle joints. Part of me wants to glue them a little bit, stiffen them up, but the other part of me is thinking it ain't that bad. You just gotta work on your balancing act. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is what it is. That's good enough. Alrighty, so we were looking for C20. I don't know why this one's taking this one dive. It doesn't have to pay bills or live to pay to live, so it should be happy enough that it's there. Undergates is always on C20. Maybe we will get back to that perfect grade. In the meantime, while we wait for those kits. I'm genuinely excited for the clear new Gundam. The Rouge, the more I think about it, the more I should have just gone to perfectibility. But either we're gonna trade it or we'll just bite the bullet and use it as some content. I don't know. It is what it is. At this point, we're speed running this bitch just to get it over with. So I assure you, normally these nubs would be cleaner. You had some tea. I just saw your comments. What teas you have, Eloy? Mr. Seventh Sean. Oh, there we go. Good enough. And then I and G. So these are going to be the nicer hits of the plastic. So we have G19, which is a nice small one here. Is this one? They might be undergated. I'm not 100% on these. But at the very least, we have our glow scraps. So we can't be too mad at them. Okay, so it's not undergated. There's no way it could be undergated. So I just need to manage expectations. Managing excitement and expectation, the way to never be disappointed. Although I'm hoping these kids come in within the week. One of them I just realized said August/September ship date. So here's to hoping they stick to August at the very least. Oh yeah, 'cause this is gonna get covered up by something anyway, so it doesn't need to be that clean. It just needs to be clean enough to where it sits flush. There we go, that's in there, perfect. And then that's gonna be one of the yellow bits. I think that's I1, actually, yeah, not too bad. That's the undergated one, I believe. That's the one they put some thought into. Or maybe not. I think only C was undergated, okay. There's one. There's two, and then there's three. D. No, that's two. Fuck. True? Maybe, I don't know. Should stop acting cultured at this point if I don't even know how to say three in French. Because deux is two, I'm assuming. So what's the three? True? Tre? Well, maybe. Because Trenta's 30. So using the art of deduction, I'm assuming it's the TRE. The tre. Go. This is this bit right here. Alrighty. All we need now is B. Number B, please. Letter B. B13. Okay, that one's undergated at least. So this one we can kind of Wild West it a little bit. So if memory serves correct, it wasn't too crazy on this one. There's one. There's two. And then here's gonna be the Thoid. There we go. There we go. And then this is gonna fit on here. As it should. There we go. Not too shabby. I'm gonna put this one here like that. And then we're just gonna have E. So E, F1, and G1. And then that and B. And then that should be the last of it at least. E, I think, is the smaller of the gray pieces. Yeah. Oh my god, it's right here. E22, that wasn't too bad. That was a good one. Yeah, these more impressive pieces. Like, I think that's the only thing I missed or I half expected on this RG. And that was the semi-built inner frame, like for the legs and the arms. I don't know if that's something that they're bringing on over to like the more modern RGs. But I do remember like the 2014 RGs, you had like the strikes, I think, and the Freedoms. I think the Freedom Gundams also had that cool inner frame, because the clear one actually had the gold one. And the gold one was a fun one. Never got around to buying it, but the Plavsky with like the clear blue sparkle pieces, I do regret getting rid of that kit. And I don't even think I sold it. Like, that's how bad that move was. I think I just tossed it for the sake of space. There we go. That one is cleared up. These, I just got to clean it up enough to be flush. Gription does the rest. There we go. Boom. Boom, brother. Okay, okay. I was getting a little worried. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, I just rotated that. Oh. See, one thing I fucked up. Fuck it. There we go. Ah, that works. So, there is, let's see here. If there's anyone out there that's trying to find something worth reading, at least manga-wise, Die Dark was actually really, really good. I was surprised. Doro Doro, that was a good series. I don't think I finished reading it. I read some bits and pieces, but the show itself was fun enough. But the actual Die Dark, I don't know what made that stand out more than it should have, but so far that's been the only series that I've been excited about lately. I've been hearing a lot about Chainsaw Man, but that I'll need to read. I just need to read for myself. I wish the second season of Megalobox caught my attention a lot more than I thought it was going to, because that is a series that I know I should be watching. Oh, I love the first season so much, but I couldn't. I don't know. The last season wasn't all that. Maybe I'm just a piece of shit fan, but that first episode of season 2 didn't really get me where it should have. So I don't know. There we go. This one shouldn't be too bad either. Slightly undergated, which is nice.